Hello, back again for another video. I can't quite believe it's been 2 months since I posted my first video. Partial excuses, I'm in a different house and location temporarily, as our home is having some renovation and we've had to move out temporarily. So as a partial excuse, the second half of that excuse is that I'm still feeling nervous and unsure about what I'm doing. So I'm still laughing at myself a bit. But I decided that I wanted to do some videos on my favourite things. And I had planned to start with pens or paper. But in fact, I received some happy mail from one of my favourite shops. So I thought it would be perfect to maybe start with that. And here it is. And the shop is London Gifties. And I'm sure a lot of people know about this shop, but it is one of my favourites. And so I thought, as my second video, it would be helpful to maybe start with this. So here it is, and it's Christine who owns the shop, and she always wraps things beautifully. And I haven't actually had an order from her for a little while with all the move and everything, so it was a real treat getting this one. And these are actually new. I haven't ever had these little cards from her before, and they're really very pretty. That is the details of her shop if you're interested in that. But I absolutely love that. So these would be really fun washi cards, I think. So I'll put those there, see if they stay. And thank you. And she always sends some free samples, which are amazing. Some of these PET tapes are amazing. I'm very fond of her washi tapes because they're so fine and they literally melt into the paper. These are so lifelike, just like almost a photograph. So I'm a big fan of hers and have been for quite a while. I guess these are photographs. But yeah, she sends so many. I really like that. They're so cute. And I know my niece might like these, so I send her some of the samples I get because she really loves them. She's a bit more with it than me because she's a lot younger. So that's really lovely cards. I've actually kept so many of Christina's postcards. So basically, she sent tea. So we have strawberry tea and English breakfast tea. More English breakfast tea. This is one I buy myself. It's a favourite. I've not tried this one, so that will be lovely to try too. So I kind of didn't need any washi tape really, but I couldn't resist some of her new patterns. So these are the more standard ones, so I'll just show the design on those. So that is called Dreamy Forest Berries. So I just love the names as well. Folk Chickens. I I was inspired by this because we used to live near a canal, and all the canal boats were decorated in this fashion, some with darker colours, but it just reminded me of that, and it was a bit of nostalgia really. This I just loved. I sort of gone for very similar sort of colourways really, but I really loved that too, and thought it would go really well with the little chickens. And this was just the blush and navy. I love grey and pink and navy and pink together. When I was a little girl, I had a pair of pale pink shoes with like a navy border. So again, I'm just feeling really nostalgic at the moment. So I don't know where that's coming from, but that was part of the reason I bought that one. And then this is a cozy Christmas homes, and I will try and open this one. See if I've got some scissors. Sorry about the crinkle if it's too loud. I know on my first video the noise of the tissue paper I thought was a little loud and might have hurt people's ears, so I'm sorry about that. Obviously still very new at this process, so I just thought those Christmas images were really sweet, and I love cutting them out really, and the repeat is really long. I'm not even at the end of it, as you can see. So I bought that in preparation for, all being well, making a Christmas journal, which apart from the last couple of years I've always done, but I'll explain all that in future videos. It's another story. And then I also love costume, and I have books about historical costume. Again, another real interest of mine, and I've not seen these before. Again, I'm sorry if it's making a horrible noise. Just see if I can cut it to help, so I'm not hurting your ears. I don't know where the beginning is. Looks like it's here. But I just thought these were stunning. And I haven't seen these before, so I absolutely thought these were beautiful. Absolutely beautiful, and really, really elegant, and large as well. So I think that is the repeat. So I thought they were incredibly unusual, and I fell in love with those. Sorry, I'm just going to be really careful so I don't make a mess of this. So that was that one. And then the last one was, so this one was 1913. This was 1913 vintage, and this one is 1914 vintage. And yeah, it was really hard to choose, so in the end I went for them both. Gosh, I managed to rescue that. That's wonderful. I'll just take it off and cut it again. Christine does the most beautiful washi tapes and stamps and notebooks and wonderful, wonderful shop. So this is the 1914 vintage. And I just love old costume books. I had some that I bought at a library sale, and most of the images are in black and white, but the drawings are stunning, and I just really, really love them. And yeah, I think that might be where we started. Yes, this lady here, or yeah. So I just thought that instead of starting with my favourite pens or my favourite paper, I would start with my favourite shops. And this is high up on the list, in my top 3, in fact. So I thought it would be really nice to share that. So those are those. And I will unroll these, and in another video I will show them, because I have a little book where I sample test them. But I don't want this video to be too long. The other thing that I got, which I haven't ordered from this company before, let me just move this. This is from a new shop, and it's called Hunter Paper Co. And I believe they're in Ireland, and it just popped up when I was on my computer one day. I'd really not known about them, but it's a family company, and I love supporting family companies. I'll put the card there. But I'm a real fan of the black wing pencils, and I saw this on their website, and it was an independent bookstore edition, and I just really liked the design of it. And I know when you sharpen the pencil this will all kind of go, but I just thought it was really nice. I have the black ones, and I have a pearl white one, so I bought that. Just put that there. And then, again, I'm really sorry about the noise if it's horrible. But I bought some of these pens that I think I had seen on the YouTube channel Carrots and Olives, where she'd had some of these, and you soak them up in your favourite ink. So these soak up the ink, and then you put them in the pen, and you've got a brush pen with your favourite ink. And I thought I would like to try that. So I don't know if you can see, you pop them in your ink and they soak it up, and then so I thought that might be really nice, and another way to use up my large collection of inks that I have. So I'll give those a try and maybe make a video about how well I think they work. I don't know if anybody else has tried those. And then this was a set of paints, and I just fell in love with the colours. So these are the paints, beautiful Japanese colours, and they come in a lovely box. Actually, I'm not quite sure if I can open these easily. Looks like it, actually. Again, sorry, it's a horrible noise. So it looks like the little pans come out, and beautiful book. So look at that. How lovely is that? So I know that you can't probably see all the colours very well, but I thought these were really pretty. And speaking of the costumes, I have some costume, well, they are in fact colouring books, but I thought I might try using these paints. And the colours seem to be more conducive to the costumes that I kind of wanted to copy. So I'll let you know how that goes as well. And so I'll just use this. And then the last thing is not quite so interesting, but I have a vintage typewriter, and I was able to get some really nice typewriting paper. So it's really lovely paper, and I'm a bit of a paper snob now. So I always have to feel paper, and yes, that's another quite long story I shall get into another time. But I just thought for my second video it would be nice to share the beginning of what I'm going to call my favourite things. So, and there's a lot of them. But this is one of my favourite shops, and I thought it would be nice to share that with you today. So I hope for my second video it is an improvement. I won't be able to tell till I watch it back, but I thank you very much for listening, and yes, hopefully it will improve every time I come on. Thank you so much. Bye bye.